Hey everybody, this is the last in a 4-part video series on what it's like to be an understudy. In this video, we're going to talk about shadowing and actually going on as an understudy, and I'm going to be giving you some advice along the way. So join me after the bump. Hey everyone, I'm Doug Fall, your augmented actor, helping you augment your acting career with tips, tactics, and tech. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get on with the show. The show has moved up to Everett this last week. It opened on Friday, and so now I'm required to go up to Everett every week and see the show. So today I'm going to be shadowing Rob again. I've already shadowed both characters, and it's a different theater, different space. Dressing rooms are in a different location, so it's a chance to see how the show plays out with a different space. A couple of the understudies have already gone on in Issaquah. I think 2 of them have, and the rest of us, I think, all get to go on once during the Everett run. I'm going to be going on closing night for Rob, so that's why I'm shadowing him today. Hey everybody, this is Rob. I'm understudying him, and I actually get to go on for him on closing night.
I know, I'm excited and nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
I am, I'm just nervous because I've never asked for that before, so I'm pretty lucky.
I've never gone on for a part of understudying. This will be my first time.
That's nice. Nice to have a plan.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to get in here now.
Right, it's been interesting since understudy rehearsals ended. It's sort of like quiet, you see the show once a week, but you can be away from it for a while and you start to forget that you're on call. There's been nights when I've sort of been in my pajamas watching television and realized, oh boy, the show hasn't even started, and you could be called at any moment. So far, I don't think either of those characters are actually going to go out for illness or injury. It's a fairly easy track to do even if you're sick. So we just sit back and collect a paycheck. It can feel a little thankless at times, a little like you do all this work and you're not really getting a chance to put it into play. But then again, things can happen. One of the understudies, Jessie, went on for one of the people in the show because she was injured on stage during a production. We brought down a projector screen and it hit her on the head. She got a mild concussion. She was out of the show for a week or more. So yeah, things can happen.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Stand further away. I've got a Swiss Army knife that has a sharp blade that can cut someone's finger off.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna take that as a no.
I'm so busy shooting a stupid video that I went the wrong direction. I'm driving to Issaquah and not Everett. They're in opposite ends of the Seattle area. I'm an idiot, so now I'm gonna be late. But anyway, walking in the back alley behind the theater on the way to the stage door. James is looking really tired over there. He had a late night.
This makes it look like I'm doing something. Here we go. Everyone's already relaxing. You and I bringing up the rear.
Well, that was fun. Show seems a little bit different in this space, but not a lot's changed. Some of the acting moments have changed a little bit, and there were a few little safety tweaks to the set, so it was good that I shadowed, and now I feel ready to go on later on. Right. Hello, it's been just like 4 days since I was last here, and now I'm back again in Everett to watch another show of Curious Incident. Tonight is exciting because the understudy that I've been working with, who understudies the role of Christopher Boone, his name is Marcus Dillon, he is going on for the lead role, normally played by Michael Krenning, and so this is one of his guaranteed performances. So it's exciting for me to see him. I actually have worked with Marcus a lot more in person than with Michael. It'll be exciting to see him actually get to do the show with the cast.
I'm 30% nervous, 70% excited.
How were you the first time you did it?
I think I was less nervous. I think I was 20% nervous, 30% excited.
More concentrated.
And it went good. Everyone's really, really so lovely and supportive and very, they really like care and are taking care of me, and so I feel really good.
Hey, I'm really excited to go see the show tonight because one of the understudies, Carol, is going on for voice number 1. So Marcus, Dylan, and I are going to go up and we're going to watch the show tonight and give her a little bit of support. I think it should be a lot of fun. Can I ask you, Carol, how your understudy went tonight?
It was all right. I flubbed some lines, but I did all of the steps I was supposed to do, which I really didn't think I was going to do that. Definitely did that. So that's good. It was like a drug. Yeah, it was like a drug. I like went on. I wonder if there's anything cool that's like 3 minutes.
I got my costume track for the show finally, so I can see what pieces. I looked over my costume, so first time in 90 days that I get to see what I'm actually wearing. I mean, I did have the fitting months ago, but I've completely forgotten. Well, I just did a third shadow for Rob's character, and it was fun. This time I really concentrated on my costume pieces, making sure that I knew exactly what goes where and where I make the changes and where I dump the old costumes and that kind of thing. And Rob was very good about just being very thorough about his track and where he likes to stand, where he likes to sit on the sidelines, that kind of stuff. You know, he says it's just the way he does it. I don't have to do it that way, but it was very helpful to just have it all kind of mapped out and ready to go, so I don't have to worry about it too much. I feel super confident about it, and we'll find out tomorrow when I have to go on. Boy, I'm tired. Had a late night last night and then couldn't sleep, so I'm dragging my heels this morning. I wish it wasn't a matinee that we're doing for the show. Anyway, having coffee and breakfast, and hopefully that'll perk me up and I'll be ready to go. Today is the day. It's closing night of the show. The show's been running for 3 months. We're about 90 some odd days into the process, and I finally get to go on. So closing night of the show is this matinee today, and it's my opening night. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I know the show really well. I mean, I feel solid on it, but it has been a month since I've actually been on stage doing any of the work at understudy rehearsals. I have never really done it with my costumes and my costume changes. I've never done it for an audience, and it's gonna be a sold out house. That's gonna add an extra layer of, trepidation. And I've also never performed it with most of this cast because I've been working with the understudies at understudy rehearsal. So I'm a little nervous about, just making sure I fit in all the little pathways through the choreography and stuff like that. Today I get to do a put-in rehearsal. And a put-in rehearsal is when they call the cast in about a half an hour early and they run over problem spots in the show, like safety issues or choreography that I would like to run, things like that. So we get a half an hour to fix all the little bits and problems and work it all out, and then it's go, go, go. I feel like the cast is very supportive. I feel like they got my backs. The other understudies who've gone on have all reported that the cast has been there to help them. If they flub up a line, they kind of take the wheel for a minute and get you back on track. It's just so fast. Hopefully there won't be any train wrecks, but I'm looking forward to whatever happens. I take you to the police station and you and me and your dad can sit down and have a little chat about who's going where. Arrested him? What for? Well, we can talk about that as well. Right now, young man, I think you've had enough adventure for one day.
Listen, little monkey.
Alright, we're at intermission. Act 1 went pretty flawlessly. Feeling good about it. I hit the proscenium once with my chalkboard, but minor little bump.
Tickets? No. So how precisely are we going to get to London then? I have a bank card. Yeah, it's £40.
Please take your card and wait for your cash.
Or I really want a bag of cheesy Doritos.
So Doug, the closing night of the show was your opening night. How did it go for you?
It went well, very, very smooth. The only thing I did was I crashed a chalkboard into the proscenium a little bit.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, most people didn't, so I hear. But yeah, no, it went very smoothly. I felt very comfortable, but you know, like trepidatiously comfortable.
Yeah. And how would you describe your experience overall, like working with Rob as the person you were understudying for, and with the cast today?
Rob was an angel. Every time I shadowed him, he told me every single secret, where you stand, which way you should cross your legs. You should give Cheryl money backstage every time you see her. And so I gave her an IOU tonight, you know, because I didn't have money. And then the cast has just been super supportive. They were all just like winking and saying, do this next, do that next, and change your costume next. It was great. Very, very supportive.
Well, I thought you did an amazing job.
Thank you. Do you have an understudy gig coming up? Please tell me in the comments below and promote your project across YouTube with all my followers. I really appreciate you watching these videos on my journey as an understudy. I hope that if you are faced with an understudy job in the future, that you will find some nuggets of wisdom or advice in these videos that you can apply toward your own situation. Every understudy gig is going to be different, just like every acting gig is going to be different, but there are some sort of basic truths, and I appreciate you watching my story, and I hope all goes well with your story. If you like this series, please remember to subscribe to my channel and check out some of the other video links that are on your page right now, and you can see more content just like this.